On June 7, 1992, the town of Springfield, Missouri, woke up to a beautiful morning. But inside a small house on Delmer Street, time had stopped. 3 women, a mother, her daughter, and a friend didn't just disappear. They were erased. It was graduation night. 19-year-old Susie Streeter and 18-year-old Stacy McCall were celebrating. Around 2:15 a.m., they arrived at Susie's mother's house to sleep off a long day. Cheryl Levitt, Susie's mom, was already home. The plan was simple: wake up, go to a water park, and start their adult lives. But when friends arrived the next morning to pick them up, the house was eerily still. The front door was unlocked. The family dog was pacing nervously. And the women? They were gone. This wasn't a typical crime scene. There were no signs of a struggle. No blood. No forced entry. In fact, the scene was chillingly orderly. The women's purses were lined up in the hallway. Their keys and cigarettes were right where they'd left them. Stacy's clothes were neatly folded on the floor. The only thing out of place was the porch light. The glass globe was shattered on the ground, but the light bulb was still screwed in, and it was still burning. Before police arrived, a friend accidentally deleted a message on the answering machine. She later described it as strange and disturbing, though she never detailed the contents. Years later, a lead took investigators to a local hospital parking garage that was being poured with concrete the very morning they vanished. Ground-penetrating radar showed 3 distinct shapes deep under the concrete. But without more evidence, the police have never been allowed to dig. For over 30 years, the Springfield Three have been a haunting question mark in the heart of the Midwest. 3 lives interrupted in the middle of a sentence. If you walked into that house today, you'd find a story that ends at 2:15 a.m. The purses are still there. The cars are in the drive. But the women ... are still waiting to be found. The shadows grow longest when the clock strikes 12. But even in the deepest night, the light of a single lantern can show the way. The next story is just a whisper away.